presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC. I want to go straight to discuss some of the problems that we have noted in the new Electoral Act. And I am not able to speak specifically to all the sections and subsections of this Electoral Act, but it's important here today that we have this committee get an assurance from INEC that elections, particularly the presidential election, we hold on February 25th of this year, 2023, because right now, the INEC chairman had to meet with the president yesterday and the central bank governor to get an assurance that they will have enough money to carry out electoral activities. Nobody should pretend that today this country is facing a currency crisis. And also, I feel that this was self-induced and self-inflicted, which has given rise to speculations in our country that the APC party does not plan to hold elections, and they are looking forward to creating an interim government. We need solid assurance that INEC is actually prepared for elections. That is very important. I would also say that we have reached a point where the Senate...
Sorry, please. I would like you to limit your observations based on whatever I want to find out for INEC, but not say APC government. Please.
Well, the government of APC is your government, and you are here in majority as senators of that government. You should not ignore the problems you have created in the country. You should take responsibility for it. Don't talk from it. I also want to say regarding this that the Electoral Act. Can I have more house, please? Thank you very much. Chairman, sir, do I have your attention?
Yes, please. You are even protected.
I also seriously think that the Electoral Act has some lacunae that has been exploited by the judiciary. We are all aware that even though the portal for electoral processes have been closed, courts are still giving conflicting judgments regarding candidates in this election, including some candidates that did not even participate in primaries that have been imposed on INEC as we speak. One of them is your president here. An electoral act that also empowers INEC to become a major decision maker for parties is not a democratic electoral act. I also want to say that the Senate should look directly into how to curb INEC power to deregister parties, because that does not promote democracy at all. That parties are registered, they are participating in election. Whenever INEC likes, they deregister political parties. And this will shut out very serious ideological parties, and we are afraid that if they are allowed to do that, some of our parties might become victims of this excellent but draconian power of INEC. I will say one last thing, which has to do with the capacity of INEC servers to handle pressure from the public. I have tested INEC's live website during the Oshu election, and I can say categorically that that website is not capable of handling public queries in a national election. The ICT department of INEC should be asked to have a solid website that can carry out encrypted messaging. What I mean is that when you are transmitting election results from polling units to the server of INEC, the results cannot be intercepted. But what I see on INEC's website is that they don't have strong servers. They don't have the ability to connect to as many queries as are coming to it instantly the way other websites should function. So having said that, Mr. Chairman and the committee here today, I want to thank you for the opportunity granted me. When next you see me, I'll be president of the Nigeria.
Sheikh